What is happening, everyone? Welcome to our review sessions. We're back at it again with another review session. As always, we go through our three favorite indices: NAS 100, US 30, and DAX 40, right? Without further ado, here's DAX 40, and like always, we do a review of how the day went and how we executed the trades, or how we didn't execute the trades, and the lessons learned from these trades. Without further ado, here we go. We've got DAX. We've got our DAX 40. So we'll look at DAX on our. Oh, sorry. Let me just remove these. We've got DAX on our 15-minute chart, right? As you can see, this is DAX on a 15-minute chart, and this is how DAX played out today, right? As you can see, this was yesterday's move. Price pushed up impulsively, pushed down to the downside, retested the zone, pushed back up, broke into this area, the zone over here, and stopped at this level over here. So what we saw, how market opened below this area. This was our area of value. How was it our area of value? Because once price got to this area here, it rejected this area and pushed to the downside. Like always, what we do is that we found our area of value, which is our support over here, and our resistance here. Why is it our area of value? Because that's where price significantly turns, or that's where price reacts the most, right? As you can see, price opened up at the bottom side, it went to the bottom, it retested the zone, our resistance, rejected the zone, and as you can see, some bullish momentum and pushed to the upside, right? So this, if you caught this move earlier on, this is where you're going to enter at this bullish move over here. If you go down to the lower time frame, you can get a clear in-depth analysis of what is going on. So as you can see, from at our lower time frame, we saw rejection over here. We would wait until price breaks this zone, then we would push to the upside, right? So it was either we're going to enter at the breakout, or we're going to enter on the retest here, but we didn't know this retest was going to happen, so we were going to enter at the breakout. We entered the breakout, pushes down, we hold our trades, wait until market open of DAX, which is 10 o'clock SA time, and as you can see, close to the time, price pushed to the upside, and as you can see, price pushed perfectly up. So if you wanted to enter here, you're going to wait for that retest of the 15 minutes. And as you can see here, that retest on the 15 minutes really didn't happen. You're going to miss this trade. So it's one of those things, right? That's could miss a trade. You miss a trade, right? But yeah, this is DAX 40 on. Yeah, this is the review on DAX 40. The next one is US 30. So this is a trade that I did partake in today, and let us see this. So this was US 30. So US 30 yesterday went from a very bullish movement, and later on in the night it went very bearish. And it closed above this area of value, right? So fast forward to today, we see price playing around this area, then pushing back down to the area, pushing past our area of value, and yeah, this is where I got onto the charts and started to analyze this pair. So as you guys can see, on the 15 minutes, I saw price break down to the bottom, and I was waiting for price to reject and retest this area. So it did do that for me. It rejected and retested this area, right? So another confirmation was that bullish momentum. the bearish momentum, sorry. So I did enter this trade very early, which I should have entered once price broke this area. I was very impatient, but it regardless of that, everything marked my checklist except for this very bearish momentum, right? So I entered into this trade and I did put my stop loss very tight. I put my stop loss at about this area here. It was 65, yeah. So it was 3165, I remember, but as you can see it's 36169, right? So I entered this trade. As you can see, my stop loss was too small. Price pushed me out, and as you can see, it went to my favor. This is how I was hoping price is going to play out to this area, but as you can see, it even played even better than what we expected, right? Remember, we just trade from zone to zone. Zone to zone. So this was how the trade would have looked like. Short position, there we go. So you see I entered around this area here with my stop loss over there, and as you can see, it was a very good trade. Nice risk to reward ratio, not too bad. If I was still in this trade, I was going to hold this trade, and as you can see, almost 200 there, risking that amount to gain this amount. So yeah, these are also one of those trades like yesterday that can change your whole account balance and make a difference in your account. The lesson learned over here today was that I shouldn't put my stop loss very small, and yeah, everything else did check out. So the next pair that we're going to go on to, and another trade that I executed today, is NAS 100. So as you can see here, we got NAS. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. We got NAS on the 15-minute time frame. Like always, we always try to find our area of value, which is our support here and our resistance here. Why is it our area of value? Because when price gets to that level, it rejects significantly. We see rejection candles as well around those areas. So this is how price played out today. So price played out in between this area the whole of today, as you can see. It played out in this area. So it was in a ranging phase, so we didn't know where price was going to go. Yeah, so we got closer to 4:30, and this was the sentiment of price, and this is how price played out. So got to 4:30, and this is where the patient comes in. So this is what one of my rules that I follow is that I wait for the 15-minute candle to play so it can settle the volatility in the market, so I can make a confirmed decision of where price is going. So as you can see, we got close to that time. As you can see, price pushed down to the downside, try to break this area, and as you can see, it wicked up, rejected the zone, and pushed to the upside. Still wasn't in trade. I was still waiting for how price is going to play out, because when price is within this zone, for me, it's still a risky trade for me to enter, right? So I was waiting for price to either break above, retest, or break below, retest, and push to the downside. So as you can see, price moved on to the upside, right? As you can see, price pushed up. I waited for this. I saw price push bullish to this area, close above this area, and I was waiting for the retest. I waited for the retest. I waited for the retest. Then once it got to this level, what I waited for was levels of signs of rejection. So as you can see, price got to this area, it rejected this zone, and another confirmation for me was for me to see bullish momentum to the upside. So as you can see, after this candle, I waited for this candle to close, and that's when I entered my trade. I entered my trade here, and yeah, we pushed to our first TP. We missed our first TP by a few pips, but yeah, we got to this area. This is how this trade played out. So it was like it. We got this target over here, and this is how much we were willing to risk, which is not a bad trade. It's like a 1:2 risk to reward ratio, not too bad at all. The lesson that I took from this was everything that I did was perfect up until me not taking my profits over here. I waited for price to retest completely back, and it hit my stop loss. So that was stupid of me. I should have just took my profits and being satisfied with the trade. So yes guys, with that being said, I hope you guys got value in this video like always, and I'd like you to comment below and mention what you guys would like to see in the videos, what more you'd like to see in the videos, what you would like me to clear up, and what would you like me to put emphasis on. Yeah, with that being said, see you guys tomorrow for another review session. Thank you and goodbye.